Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of V-Time, episode 101. We passed that 100 mark. Now it's time to go higher, beyond, further, beyond, and what better way to start it with some friends?
Even further.
At 2 a.m.
At 2 in the freaking morning.
Dedication.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Hopefully my neighbors don't hear me. But outside of that, we got a special episode for you. Not really. Just a couple of leaks here and there, a little box opening at the end, and maybe some news if we got any. But before that, if you're interested in buying any cars from TCG Player, please use our affiliate link down below.
Your purchases through this link help support the channel, so you can bring more great videos like this straight to you guys.
And with that scripted part away, and with these headsets and mics and all that, let's go straight into leaks. Starting us off with some Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla, oh man.
Technically Mecha Godzilla / Ghidorah.
Yeah, we just watched Godzilla vs. Kong, so...
Spoilers.
Yep.
Spoilers.
Anywho, let's go into Detonation Mutant Ball Mine. It's a double rare for Brightgate. And it's, oh boy, it's so spicy. Its ability is auto rigor at the end of the battle that this unit boosted if your order zone has a set order. Put this unit into your soul and countercharge one. So we finally got a countercharger inside of Brightgate, which is honestly very necessary.
Yeah.
No.
And a soul charger.
And a soul charger. The soul charger in, prison is not that necessary since it only has soul charge 3 with the prison. But Orfist is going to love this thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is necessary, honestly.
Oh, God.
I mean, a countercharger period in this format right now is necessary because everything's cost resource and there's very little of this stuff.
Especially whenever your main mechanic in the deck is, hey, counterblast 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Connor, do the honors with this one.
Frigid Mutant Drumler. It's a grade 2. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if your world is Abyssal Dark Knight, cost Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1 and draw a card. Oh, draw engine.
Very much.
Cool.
Hector, do you know what an Abyssal Dark Knight is?
I've read part of it, so yeah, when I read it,
There
I
we
was
go.
like,
So he knows what it is. So
Yeah,
familiar.
like I really want, it makes me want to play it, but at the same time, I don't want to go into that territory.
I mean, overall, it's just a decent card. Like, yes, please draw it. Replaces itself. I'm not sure in the usefulness outside of being an interceptor afterwards because you want your tokens on the board, but it's decent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those archetypes. You just want to play it for the aesthetic. And I'll be honest with you.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Speaking of archetypes for the aesthetic, some more
Hey,
promos.
More Dragon Empire cards. We got Dragritter Hardy. It's a grade 1 6k base. Auto, when this unit is placed on rearguard, cost counterblast 1. Choose one of your opponent's back row rearguards and retire it. Pretty straightforward and simple.
I mean, why is it good?
And it retires things.
So where is it good?
It's good in, what's the name?
Eugene?
Eugene, yes.
Eugene.
Yes, Eugene.
Fair. All right.
Hey, he retires things for counterblast. And it's,
He's a deck cannon at this point. Anyway, Hector, do the honors with the other promo.
Oh, is this a bad promo?
This is a Dark States promo that's decent, but not really.
It's okay.
All right, so it's a grade 1. Its name is Steam Gunner Remoush.
Yee.
It's a AK 5DK shield. It's a rearguard ability. During the battle, this unit boosted. If your soul has 5 or more cards, this unit gets plus 2k, and your opponent cannot intercept.
So it's a 10k booster that prevents your opponent from intercepting.
That's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad.
For certain things,
I mean, that 10k threshold has been proven itself in a lot of games because it's like, a trigger gets hit, you get past the trigger. It's magic numbers to where sometimes triggers defensively are not enough. So you got to guard with a 15k and a 5k more or something else and waste shield. And overall, it's, magic numbers.
Pressure is pressure.
Exactly. Speaking of not really pressure, but resources, we got another double rare, this time for Cater Sanctuary. And as we've been noticing with a lot of these double rares, one of them is specifically for the start deck build, while the other is very generic and can be played in both. This is the generic one. We got Painkiller Angel. Auto rearguard at the end of the battle that this unit boosted. Soul Blast 1, retire this unit, and draw a card. Simple, straightforward, and honestly really good.
Yeah, it replaces itself, which is always good.
Yep. And you get just an 8k booster that, goes in, comes out. I did my thing. I'm gone. Goodbye.
An arguably better card, though.
Oh, yeah. Connor loves this card.
Yeah, such a fan.
I can see why.
Hector, come on.
Your turn is going to come back.
And I just want
Great
to say
Snake Witch Solaria? Solaria? How's that
Yeah,
pronounced? Solaria. Okay. It's a grade 3. When this card is discarded from hand during your turn, cost Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1 and draw a card. Works well in honestly every deck you can throw it in right now.
Any ride line can abuse this, and then Bastion skill can abuse this. So why not run it? It's a grade 3 on top of that too.
My God, Bastion can literally abuse this out of the wazoo.
Yeah.
But unlike the Brentgate one, this can literally be ditched anytime in the right line, and you always benefit from it.
Exactly. So no matter what, it's just good all around.
Speaking of which, of good all around,
Ooh.
and legitimately, I feel like this is a really good card.
This is a really good card. This is Mystic Analyst Kobay.
Kokabile.
Kobay. Grade 3, Continuous Guard Circle. If your Vanguard is Apex Ruler Bastion, this unit gets power shield +5 for every two of your grade 3 units. This includes itself.
Yep.
So becomes a really big shield.
So by itself and Bastion on the board, it's already a 5k shield. Ooh. And then depending on how many grade 3s you have, which probably you have a front row of grade 3s, it's a 10k shield. And then on top of that, if you by chance have a full back row of grade 3s, or at least 2 more, it's a 15k shield. And that's where it caps.
It's sizable. It's defense in a deck that definitely needs the defense.
Right.
What? You can't read from afar.
Bro, I got glasses for a reason. Just continues.
Yes.
I want to look like it didn't say anything intercept, so it's just. You know.
No.
I was wondering about.
At this current point, none of the Cater Sanctuary cards can actually give the grade 3's intercept.
That's sad.
It's even funnier when you have that grade 1 Angel and just call it from damage zone.
I hate that angel.
But it's so good.
It is good. I hate playing against it.
Ah, yes.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go, Hector. You get to start. So Tuesday's stream happened, and we got to see all the other over triggers and what they do. So Hector, start us off with Brentgates.
All right, Star Dragon Deity of Infinitude, Elder Breath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
The
name.
addition, the additional effect, double the power and critical of all your front row units with until the end of the turn. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of the implications.
It does include the 100 million too, because 100 million goes first.
Yep. The
So 100 million and then
Double
200
it.
million.
and double critical. If a crit trigger hasn't been drive checked prior to this
Yeah.
check.
So, you know, all your non-Spike Brother things, that was like, if that wasn't annoying is enough.
Brentgate.
This is Brentgate.
Oh, I'm thinking.
This is a horny
This is
jail.
horny
and
jail. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, this is
token-
Horny Jail. Oh,
this
never mind.
is Horny Jail that has triple drive, and this is also Orpheus that has tokens that are 15k base. So double that 15 to a 30.
Lovely. Lovely.
Provided you didn't Persona Ride.
Yeah. Then it's a 50.
Yeah.
You know, I would really love to see it in the tournament when like somebody actually manages to pull this off and they just go absolutely wazoo.
You're not wrong. Like
That's
this card, like the over triggers overall just have a high either ceiling or low ceiling or mid ground or just overall good. This one falls into the place where early game it's, but the late game when you have a full front row of your key units, oh Jesus Christ, it kills.
Speaking of low ceilings and high floors, or the opposite, I mean.
Ah, yes, the Cater Sanctuary Light Dragon Deity honors Amartian. Nope.
Amaritona?
Hector-
Amartinoa?
Hector's got us.
Hector with the read.
I think that's Amariton.
Amartinoa.
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 Nobody's actually heard of the name.
Gesundheit.
Anyway,
It's one of those four.
Its additional effect is until the end of turn, you also perform drive checks for the battles of your rear guard attacks. Connor's holding his head because he knows exactly how.
He's
It
felt
hurts. It hurts so bad.
I'm just gonna call her Love.
Does anybody want to mention the 2 combos that you can do with this?
Bastion is amazing in this because you already have grade 3s, so they're already twin driving on rear guards. On top of that, if you somehow manage to swing with Bastion first for some reason and drive check this, you have 8 drive checks.
Yeah, because the drive checks on the whole restand Bastion effect is not specific to Vanguard. So if your rear guard checks grade 3, you can stand itself or another rear guard that's rested, thus providing honestly 6 to 8 drive checks if you depending on how you swing your pattern. Granted, you gotta hit the over trigger.
And the funnier part about this is if you do somehow swing with Bastion first and get the drive check, One of those rear guards is going to be 100 million and restanding with 100 million again.
You're not wrong.
That would be absolutely lovely.
Granted,
With drive checks.
Granted, you have 6 drive checks to hit at least one grade 3, which is an honest. Oh, sorry, 4 drive checks if you swung with Ashen first. But with a grade 3 filled deck,
You have to be really, really bad to not hit one grade 3 out of all those drive checks.
or unlucky.
So me.
Yeah.
The one time
I'm
you
getting
want
flashbacks just looking at this card.
No, it's the one time you want to be Morikawa.
I will say this: Bastion has also the upgrades from Hexorb of being able to stack his deck, and then Hexorb period just being
Yeah.
able to look at a deck and stack it, and it's just like, all right, there it is.
Like,
Grade 3's on the board. You know what's coming.
Just like in the video we recorded, the ride line. As soon as you ride up the grade 3, you look at the top 3. He's like, oh look, there's the over trigger.
How many grade 3s do I have in my hand?
How many grade 3s?
All right. The next
Sorry,
one.
Connor.
The next
It's
one.
cool. I've recovered.
The next
I wanted
over
this
trigger
one.
is for Stoicheia, and it probably is the most overall balanced over trigger. Which yes, there's moments where you want to trigger it, but overall, anytime in the game you trigger it, it's just a good benefit.
Source Dragon, Deity of Blessings, Bless Favor. You draw a card, choose one of your units, it gets critical +1 until the end of the turn. All your front row units get plus 10k, and if your damage zone has more cards than your opponent's, you get to heal 1. So it's every trigger all in one.
No, it's not. Where do you see a stand?
I'm sorry, stands don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's the
It's a-
sad part.
It's a,
You know, it would have been really better
I'm
if
thankful.
it's a standard Rambo trigger.
Yep.
Yeah.
If that also stood a unit, it'd be broken.
No,
I mean, that
if-
means you
no, no,
have
no.
to swing with your rear guards first.
If they would have made it to where it's 10k to the like all your board instead of just on front row, that would have made 10 times better.
Yeah, but it's a front trigger.
It's flavor.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Front trigger, draw trigger, heal trigger, crit trigger. And then 100 million on top.
No, I'm just saying, like, for like so HL when you use the back
It's
row
just like
build.
this spice.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, this one's probably the most balanced because if we just look at all the over triggers real quick overall, like you rip this at any point in the game. Yes, late game it's better because you can give your front row 10k, you can give something 100 million, especially if you're Magnolia, you'll probably give your front row 10k and something in a bag that's going to swing 100 million. You give something a critical, which is either the Vanguard if they let it hit or the thing that's getting 100 million, and you draw a card, and you heal. And in the early game, it's like, oh, on my grade 1 swing when you no guarded, I rip this, hey, it's still 2 damage and I draw a card.
You also do draw another card because of the actual
Exactly.
overtrigger. So it's
I
a
never,
big plus.
I never considered the actual overtriggers draw as an actual draw because it's replacing the overtrigger.
I like that
would've
it's a
gone.
mystery card because it's one less card your opponent can predict because they don't know what it is.
But overall, you're not really plussing. This thing actually draws you an extra card.
Yee.
And then if you look at caters, like sure you gotta hit it, but Jesus Christ, you're plussing a minimum of 4 drive checks in that turn, if not 6, and then the combo with Bastion 8.
Yeah, you have your deck in your hand.
Yep. And then Brengaze is the only one that's kind of feel bad, I guess, in my opinion. Because yes, it's an amazing. Like, double the power and double the critical is really good. And you can do a stupid combo where, hey, Seraph Snow, crit trigger, over trigger. Oh, look, 6 damage on my Vanguard.
Yeah, I still think that one's better than Dragon Empire.
But it's one of those things, like, if I rip the Brentgate over trigger on grade 1, sure, I'm doing double critical, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You know what? I just kind of had a thought. These can't be the only over triggers.
No, they're probably going to make
Like,
more
they're
down
probably
the
going to
road.
make more with like
Now-
more different effects.
Booster Set 2 does not have any over triggers in
Confirmed
it.
yet.
So maybe Booster Set 3 or maybe Booster Set 4. We don't know yet, but definitely this is not the end of the
Yeah,
over triggers.
there's like probably going to be a few sets, like maybe a couple arcs, and then finally get some more new triggers.
Exactly. Well, with the over triggers out of the way, let's go cover the rest of the cards that got leaked. For example, some extra support for Eugene.
Oh, that is definitely not what I was looking at.
Don't look at the MILF, Hector. Don't look at the MILF.
it caught my attention. I ain't gonna lie about
Don't
that.
look at the MILF or
my
the
God.
sisters.
That's what sisters?
Don't look at the MILF or the sisters.
Don't look
All
at it.
right, cool. All right, so this is a grade 2. It's for Dragon Empire.
Yep.
Dragritter Daba.
Yep.
For some reason, I want to call him Dobby. I'm not even gonna lie. I saw the A, and I just like I don't want to take that off. Just put as Dobby. Anyway, auto when this unit is placed on rearguard cost, counterblast 2, sword charge 1. Choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. That's kind of heavy.
Alex, how good is that in Eugene?
You're not complaining about counterblast cost at all because you're using your soul for something else and more entirely, and CB is welcomed instead of having to use soul. And soul charging is even better.
Yep. So this is actually a really good card inside of Eugene. As is the next one. Stealth Fiend Shigamanago. Auto rearguard. When your opponent's rearguard is retired during your main phase, retire this unit, look at the top card of your deck, and you may call it a unit card from among them to rearguard. If you do not, put the rest into your soul. I mean, it's self-explanatory what it does. It either replaces itself for a better unit, or if you don't want that unit, you soul charge, which Eugene wants. Like, this is pure Eugene support. I guess I can see you run this inside of Variana, but not really.
You don't run it there. It might be helpful if you run a bunch of them so that you can keep getting Variana's effect off to retire something, but that's expensive.
Exactly.
This is amazing in Eugene.
This is amazing in Eugene. I will say this, though. But sure, come on. I get why you're wording it this way, but come on. Look at the top card. You don't have to say then, you may call a unit and then put the rest. There's only one. Come on now.
Hey, man,
That's a
you
safety
never
blanket
yeah,
in
it's a
case
safe
anything ever increases the amount you look at.
But the best part about this card, though, is that you can rest it with Eugene and then retire it because it's going to be rested.
Rest two of them, Eugene.
Yeah, just rest two of them and then use Eugene's skill to pop and then retire them to bring back new units.
Rest this one in the right line grade one. Counterblast one, retire this, and do all the things.
Yeah.
I can see it. Board wipe easy. Anyway, moving on. We got some Dark States units, some commons that are kind of decent, but not really.
Eminence.
Yarboberos. It's a triple-headed dog. It's basically Cerberus by Yarboros.
Yes. Auto rearguard. When this unit boosts, this unit gets power +2 until the end of turn.
A 10k booster.
Yep.
I mean, it's simple, straightforward.
Yep.
Like, it's a common. Sorry, I think I was supposed to get slide it to you next.
You were. It's fine.
It's okay. You get the special order.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Tartarus beat Scrum.
Jesus Christ, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I've never read the name. That is fucking
Isn't it
amazing.
old? Yeah, you should imagine. Say it for a second because it's fun.
Tartarus beats girl.
That is fucking amazing.
It's just like the other Dark States order. Crawl, you insects.
All right, what does it do?
All right. If your soul has 5 or more cards, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 15k until the end of the battle.
I mean, it's a 15k shield, basically. It gives power, but it's 15k shield, basically.
I see a trend happening.
Yeah.
Gee, there's 15k shields in blitz orders everywhere. I wonder who
At least
else
they have
is.
conditions.
Very much. Oh, Hector, you're going to love this one.
Oh,
we saw another double rare for Cater. So the other Cater double rare was the generic one, like we mentioned. The all double rare is going to have, one generic, one specific. This double rare is the specific one for the start deck for Bastion.
And it's really good.
Fuck, it's good.
It's really good.
So the name is Knight of War Damage Facade. Continuous rearguard. This unit cannot be chosen by opponent's card effects. Ooh.
Read the other one.
Read the other one.
Auto rearguard. When this unit attack hits, countercharge 1 and soul charge 1.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
That shit's good.
And
That's
it's
solid.
See, it sounds amazing, right? And then you think with Bastion, when you swing with it and it hits, you refund your resources, and then you drive check your grade 3, and then you restand it, and then you hit again and do it again because it's not once per turn.
And then cards like Eugene or Horny Jail hate it because they can't touch it.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's beautiful.
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
We definitely needed this.
Oh, speaking of nightmares,
Oh.
we got another double rare. So,
Carebear.
You mean triple rare?
God, that one.
That's a triple rare.
sorry, triple rare. Yes. Thank you for correcting me. We got a triple rare for Stoicheia. So Zorga is a triple rare for the right line. Duh. And the other triple rare was meant for Magnolia. Oh, and oh boy, was it meant for Magnolia. So we got Sylvan Horn Beast Gunosla.
AKA Carebear.
AKA K-Bear.
I'm so glad
Care
that
Bear.
stuck, man.
Anyway, its effect is auto back row rear guard. When this unit attacks, Cannabis 1, choose one of your other rear guards. This turn, it gets this unit's power. And it includes the power at that specific moment, not the original power. So, shit.
I mean, if you're doing it as a Magnolia skill, you're immediately giving something plus 15 because it's going to give plus 5 and attack from back row.
Yep.
That's
And
amazing.
then there's really no other way. You can put triggers on it and make it bigger, and that's about it. Or you can use the Mantis, give it 5k more, or use some other combo. Oh, the next card we're going to talk about to kind of power it up more and then chain it off.
Exactly.
Because Connor, next card.
Sylvan Horn Beast Arleo?
Yes.
It's a act rear guard effect. You retire it, choose 2 of your units, and they get plus 5k for the turn.
Actually, really good
Simple,
effect.
solid.
On paper, it
Straightforward.
sounds okay, but then you remember that we have a double rare that calls things from drop.
Yep.
So you can sack this, give +5 to things, and you call the grade 2, bring it back and sack it again and give +5 to things.
Now,
Field optimization.
You're not wrong, and we already talked about this. You overall do lose 5k power because the card calling it from drop gives the unit call from drop 5k, but you're giving 10k to 2 units overall. So it's like you're kind of balancing yourself out in the plus minus department.
Exactly.
It's about that magic number you got to hit.
Exactly.
To hit.
So for a 1 card out of hand, Cannibal One and Soul Blast 1, you get 2 units 10k. That's okay.
That's
man.
really
Pretty
good in my
decent. Yeah,
opinion,
that's useful.
Speaking of which, you hinting at it, so read the next one.
Oh boy, we got yet another blitz order for Stoic.
I mean, they gotta rack them up, man. They gotta rack them up.
I swear, man, it's gonna be the order deck, their ordination. I mean, sorry, not order
It
deck.
already is.
Ghost Chase blitz order. Choose one of your units and it gets power +5 for that battle, and then choose one of your rear guards that isn't being attacked and return it to your hand.
I mean,
We're slowly going to that territory where you can just put half your deck. It's just going to be orders.
it already
Yeah,
is.
it's already there, bud.
But this order is amazing.
No, I'm talking about like going further and deep. It's like you could have all 5 orders in your hand. And you're just like, I'm fine with this.
I mean, that's
You're
what
not wrong.
that's what Zorga's wanting to be. But this order is really amazing, though, for the simple fact that Magnolia has a bad tendency of calling triggers off of his abilities, and this is a way
Yes.
of getting them back into your hand.
See, that's the thing, though. This order looks like a ghost, and you'd think it'd be ran in, Zorga. But now that, for the most part, I only see benefits really in Magnolia.
The only other use I see is for on-place effects.
Yeah, but Zorga has none.
But see,
Then, yeah, there's no point.
that makes
Yeah.
it even better in Magnolia because you can bounce that grade 2 that calls things from drop and reuse it again.
Or the
Or
Mantis.
Mantis.
Or the Mantis. Yeah, this has so much utility in Magnolia.
I mean, that's kind of what Bushy was going for. It doesn't matter that it looks like a Grand Blue or like a Great Nature. It's just all together one nation.
It's still a thing.
Yes.
Well, we're all going to be doing that for a while until we get completely used to it.
Hey, Hector, just imagine using that in the Aquaforce builds.
Memories.
Oh my god!
Jesus effing Christ.
Exactly.
Anywho, real quick note, because some people are trying to break it. As you probably noticed whenever we read the Sarkea overtrigger, it never said until the end of turn or until the end of fight or anything. It just said gain 10k, gain a crit, and all that. And a lot of people were speculating, oh, wait, does the unit just gain it? And it's just there for the rest of the fucking game unless something either gets retired or called over or written over. So ultimately, if you rip the overtrigger and give the Vanguard plus 10 because of the front row thing, you'd never lose the 10k and have a 23 Vanguard nonstop. But Shiro came out with a tweet and said, no, it's at the end of the turn. Don't break it.
Don't break it.
Don't break it.
Bushy was all like, all right, we know you're going crazy. We're going and stop that
Let's
right
stop
now.
this little train.
Yeah,
We're
let's
going.
stop
Let's
this
stop the
train
train
right
before
now.
it starts going crazy.
Exactly. Anyway, surprisingly, that's been the end of the leaks.
Yep.
For next Tuesday, we're actually getting nothing special. So next Tuesday's stream is going to have additional information on Great Vanguard Festival. It's going to look back at the Vanguard Overdress anime and reveal the original pictures and sketches, which is nice. And the reveals for the stream are literally just going to be Nirvana DSR from Booster Set 1.
It's special to me.
Exactly. We've seen the Trickstar DSR. It's right here. And it looks fucking amazing. So wait and see what Nirvana DSR looks like. But I know you, Connor, you want something else than Nirvana DSR.
I want it to, but yeah, you're right.
You want that Great Fury and Valiant to be leaked soon, don't you?
I'm literally waiting awake.
Anyway, before we go in the next segment, hey, if you're interested in any cards we just mentioned, go check out Triple Sleeve TCG.
They got great deals on singles, cleanse blitz, and cases. So go check out the website.
Link will be in the description. All right, with that script power away, there's actually not any other news that I can remember.
Oh, you don't want to talk about the big boss unit?
Boss unit?
You can.
No.
No, fair.
Is there any other news? Am I missing something?
I mean, the fact that we know that Viriana is the grade 3 is now a grade 3.
I mean, Variana's a grade 3, sure.
There you
Everybody's speculating. Here's a picture of it. Yay! It's an
Yay.
overdress unit as well because we see that special nice border. I don't know when they're gonna leak it. But outside of that, is there really any news? We are talking about the Remote 5 Spring Fest. We talked about this. We talked about that. There's nothing really happening in the creator aspect. I think that's mostly it for the news. So let's do the other thing we said we're gonna do. Box opening.
Box opening.
So at the drop of this recording yesterday, Clan Selection Volume 2 dropped for English, finally. And that means this is literally the last booster box for V until we get more V support. But, you know, it just goes into Overdress now and enjoy the ripping of
Hector.
packages.
I already pre-opened mine. You know, you gotta get ready ahead.
So people that follow the channel long enough know the deal.
Yeah, they know this feel.
Slowly time-lapse into it, and if we pull anything special, we'll show you. But for the most part, let's see what we get.
Yep.
Time-lapse! Woo!
We get cards.
You get caught.
This man and his buttons.
Ooh, hold up.
Already?
Oh no, I'm just like I saw something I like.
Oh my god.
All right, just
What'd you find?
Galaxies.
The what?
Blue wave.
Oh, fair.
hey.
That's a reprint. Also, I suggest you stack them because, so the way it works is you pull a pack. The top two cards are the support cards. The third card is the, triple rare boss unit. The next three cards are the reprints, and the last card is the PG. So ultimately 4 stacks.
Okay.
Oh man,
Yes,
I forgot he got reprinted in this. Hey, Phil.
Meep.
Foil Calamity.
Well, calamity. Hey, look.
You said the top 2 were those support cards, right?
Top 2 support, third one's the boss unit, the next 3 are reprints, and the last one's a PG. So it helps kind of organize everything nicely.
I didn't realize Hamskate got foils. Yes.
Yeah, Hamskate got foils. Hey, I found Lucifer. Also, the fun part about these boxes is literally you get 1 copy of each card in the box. So we're going to have a playset immediately once we open all of these.
Blue wave support.
Oh yeah, she did get reprinted.
Hey, there's Ashley.
We got a Hanzo over here.
Hey, finally.
I know. I'm looking at some of these cards. I'm
And
like, oh
this
my god,
one.
we finally. Oh my god, they have that too.
I got Hamskate's Rival, Lucifero, and
Keep your eye out. There might be an SB here in here somewhere.
Somewhere there is one somewhere, more than likely.
top 2.
Speaking of Hamskate.
Yeah.
Ethics Buster.
It's just who's gonna get it.
Who gonna get?
I paid
get,
so
get.
much money for my playset of these once upon a time.
Oh, this is poetic.
Emerald Shield.
Oh yeah,
And then you got,
Hey.
and then you got the boy that breaks the game.
yeah. Rolling breaks. Yeah, no.
Diamond Ace.
And twin orders. People who are gonna be so salty who bought twin orders for like 50s.
Jesus Christ. Why?
This is nice.
Yeah. Oh, finally having that. Yeah.
Hey, didn't you want this?
Ashley, she good. Like, she's honestly really good. And struggles a little bit, but for the most part, she's actually.
Hey.
Hey,
So it-
Hector, look what I found. It's your boy Valios.
I miss them. I miss my babies back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in my
Why
day.
in the world did I get like freaking Bermuda? Yeah, my
Again, you get 1 card of everything inside these packs.
Yep.
Stunless. That's poetic.
oh here, just packs opening.
Who will pull the SB? Oh,
Pull
hey.
the SB.
Oh, God. Why am I getting poetic shit? Here's your...
Oh, I saw. I already pulled her.
You want this one or the other one?
I want the original. The one I got. That's a better one. though.
That's lovely. I also got Valios.
I would sure hope so.
Oh, Baron. Hamskate.
All the good shit. Oh, I'm at my last pack, so unless there's a SB in here, I didn't get it.
Well, you only got 4 boxes, so.
Hey, Angelica. She's actually fucking good.
Hey, Dauntless. Airmo. Carol.
Alright, no SB for me. How about you guys? Any luck?
Nothing so far.
Nothing yet.
How many SPs are in a box case?
It's basically equivalent of 1 in every 4. So
So we might have got lucky and got exactly 4 boxes, or we just got our boxes that got picked literally were all the ones with not an SP in them.
well, mine didn't have any.
No, well, I'm on my last pack and I haven't seen any either.
More likely we didn't pull an SP, but that's all right.
Wait,
That's
which card would be the
okay.
SP? Any of them? Or just,
Any of the grade 3s, I think.
Oh, any of the grade 3s?
Any of the big units, yeah.
Watch us pull the ASRs.
Oh, I got a freaking Nectaria duo. A pencil here, Hamskay. I like that.
Nope, no SP here.
No SP on this side.
Unless someone just
I'm double checking.
overlooked.
Double checking.
You know what? That could be me. Hold on.
Oh,
No, nothing
trust
in
me,
mine.
you would not be the only one.
Anything? Nope. No SPs here. Sadness. But
It happens.
I do want to say special thanks to Triple Sleeve TCG for sending us, actually providing us with these boxes.
Yes, providing.
Exactly.
No, then just send it to us for no reason.
Exactly. They provided. Like, we made a deal.
In exchange
I don't know
in exchange for the soul of the unborn children.
What he said. Anyway, I'm going to move this out of the way. I think that's it. Unless anybody else wants to have... Oh, that's nifty. That's a very nice sound.
You're welcome.
That's a very lovely sound.
All right. Does anybody have anything else they want to add?
Nah, I think I'm good.
I guess we're going to end this episode here.
Yep.
I wanted more Hamskays.
Sir, every single stack has the ham scale. So there's a place that literally on the table at this moment.
There's a place of everything right now at this moment.
Anyway, before Hector nuts about hamsters, we're going to wrap this episode here. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. If you liked the episode, please give a like, share with your friends. Comment down below what you think of, I guess how the Nirvana DSR is going to look like, because there's nothing really special to talk about. Or not even better. Comment down below what you think your tier list for the Overtriggers is. That's going to be a fun one.
Hold on. I got it. Comment down below and tell us who won between Kong and Godzilla.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, if you like what we do here, subscribe to the channel and ring that bell to get notified. Maybe even follow us on Facebook and join our Discord, and one more added one soon to be added. But outside of that, that's been episode 101. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I've been Philip.
This is Alex.
I'm Connor.
Hector.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Woo! I'm pretty sure I hit the button over there.
Are we sure about this?
Yes.
Yes.
100% sure?
Yes.
All right, just making sure.
We'll do it again if it's not.
You telling me we're going to record this entire thing?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
All right. Ready?
Yep.